Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever this video finds you. I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and today I am coming in a little bit early. We still have a showcase video for later today, but we just got the reveal for the crowdfunder for this year. We finally got the full release, everything that we're going to be getting in there. So just real quick, I wanted to kind of talk about it because we have been waiting. I have been pretty excited to see what the next thing was, really, since the first time, since we finished the new gen backing, since all that, especially after I got it and realized like those figures were great. I was really happy with all of it. So I've been pretty eagerly anticipating the next crowdfunder, and today we finally got the full reveal. We are getting the Ultimate Edition Nitro stage. So we did get some teases from Action Figure Attack a little bit on his Instagram, and he had a Monday Nitro tease in there. Some people speculated that we might get a Nitro stage and the Raw's War stage because they kind of use the same base in their displays. Just looking here, I don't know if like height-wise is quite the same as the one that they had on display at WrestleMania Access, but nonetheless, I think it looks really good. I had the old Nitro stage that I think it was Toy Biz that made it, which Action Figure Attack actually had posted on his Instagram yesterday, and it was the box set that had like the full entrance. It had the scaffolding, like there was a piece that hung over the ring. There was just so much to it. I got it for Christmas back in the day. Best Christmas present I've ever received. It was awesome. But you can see here we've got the WCW logos on the side. The lights have a bunch of different configurations that you can go through. We've got the Nitro banners, and then we have a bunch of Ultimates, which I had kind of mixed feelings on. We're gonna go down a little bit, check those out. You can see here. So let's see, what is the best way to do this? When you zoom in on the pictures, it kind of so you can look here. I think they used AI for these pictures. You'll see, like, going through here, some of them look a little weird. So I couldn't tell. At first I thought they did, but then I was taking a closer look at some of the Ultimates, and they just kind of look funny. So we've got the full stage here. We've got all these lights, a ton of LEDs. They all light up. And, like, I thought the new gen arena was awesome. So these really are like pretty crazy. It's pretty spot on for the ones that old Toy Biz set that we had. The Ultimates, so I think it's like 5,000, 7,000 backers here. Why don't we just take a peek? So right here it says, relive the Monday Night Wars of the 1990s with this epic crowdfund. This collector scale entrance stage features a modular stage platform with authentic weathering deco for added realism. It also has special lighting effects, textured WCW entrance logos, and 2 premium fabric WCW Monday Nitro banners. Get hyped, fund the playset, unlock the tiers, and recreate your favorite classic Monday Nitro moments. So there's your description. We get the stage. We get all the stuff on the stage. But really, I think, besides obviously what we're getting in the crowdfund, we want to know about the figures we are getting with it, or the unlockables. So not guaranteed to be getting these, but, you know, that is one of the big things. So I'm not sure if these are for everyone. Some of these you'll see. So our early funding bonus, if we get 5,000 backers before March 29th, or between March 29th and April 7th, we get Nitro debut Hulk Hogan. And these are all Ultimates, but I personally already have a custom of Nitro debut Hogan, and all the Hogans are the same. You get a different head scan, maybe. It's yellow tights. They've got that like orange skin tone, and the only thing really separating an Ultimate Hogan from his WWF run, as opposed to when he debuted in WCW, is a shirt. And it's fine that that's the early bird, because if people are gonna back it, they're gonna go ahead and back it right away, get that figure. But I really liked the Macho Man. I think the Macho Man last year, because it was a unique attire. I think that made a difference in the early backings. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, Hogan sells like crazy, so you never know. After that, we've got Ultimate Edition Rey Mysterio at 5,000 backers, and I think the early bird, we have to reach 5,000 between the 29th and April 7th anyway. So I hope we get that Rey. I would be shocked if we didn't get Rey and then at least like the 7,000. I don't remember how many numbers. How much it sold. I feel like it started out pretty slow last time with the New Gen Arena, but again, this is Monday Nitro, and everyone loves the Attitude Era, so I'll just keep my fingers crossed. I would like all of these. So 5,000 backers, we get Rey Mysterio. 7,000 backers, we get Diamond Dallas Page. 9,000, we get a Scott Steiner, the first ever Ultimate Scott Steiner, and I don't know if there's gonna be other Steiners that come out. I don't know about an Ultimate Edition, but we will get more Steiners. And then the last at 11,000 backers is an Ultimate Edition Ultimate Warrior when he originally debuted in WCW in his like jeans and cowboy boots look. So we can go back up here, take a peek at those, and they do look good. You can see here, this is why I think they look like AI. I don't know if this skin tone is any different. They've talked about updating the Hogan skin tone, and it's that orange color still. It might be like a little more tan. It's kind of hard to tell, but I think these are AI generated, which is fine. I mean, it gives us a good look, but we get WCW Rey Mysterio Ultimate, which we just got Ultimate 100 Mysterio in WCW attire. So again, this is one I just doesn't feel like something that people are going to flock to the crowdfunder for if they're not already interested. This is a new Hogan head scan. He's got the bandana molded on, I'm pretty sure. Face looks a little different than other scans we've gotten. You can look up close here, so like it just looks kind of funny in some spots. I don't think these are like in-person shots, but again, when they showed us the original crowdfund, they said that it was like held together with like rubber bands, and like they kind of like held the pieces together. It wasn't ready, so obviously it's not ready here either. This is all new molding. These boots look pretty sweet. I hope we get this just so that I can get these boots and make them for some more customs. Use that with like Shawn Michaels or something. Got the nice belt buckle here. I think that's a new Warrior head scan. And then I assume he'd come with his duster. There's like a full video on the Instagram, on Action Figure Attack's Instagram. But then this is the one I'm probably most excited for, is this Scott Steiner in his singlet. This looks pretty sweet. We don't quite see the full head scan. Comes with sunglasses. His biceps are huge. Huge pinless biceps. I don't think in this picture the singlet's molded. It's hard to tell. It looks kind of flat. It does look like up here it might be molded, but oh, maybe it is. It is molded. We've got the star on him. Look at his biceps. They're ginormous. That is perfect for Scott Steiner. I love seeing that new mold for those. You can see on the arms here, or the legs here, that it's not like trunks molded, but it's still painted. Who knows? These obviously aren't final productions, but that Scott Steiner is pretty sweet, and that's probably not even going to be the only WCW Steiner we do get. We've got so many options. All right, so DDP here. This, I think, is a new head scan. It is a new head scan. I don't know why I'm saying that. Of course, it's a new head scan. This head scan looks awesome. I think it is gonna. I love the true effects with bearded figures, and I like the hair. I think this is the best the hair has looked that they've done for DDP. I think that his figures have been pretty good. I know quite a few people speculated we would get DDP, but thought we'd get him in jeans, which, I mean, I kind of thought that too. We've gotten him in this like exact attire. I don't think anything is, I mean, you get the toe articulation, but hands, same. Like, I don't know, nothing real crazy with this. It's a good looking Ultimate. It's a good looking figure, but I don't know. I thought they'd bring the heat a little bit more. We've got some other pictures here of this Scott Steiner. There's just him, another pose of him from the back. Obviously, we got the butterfly joints, and again, those biceps are awesome. I swear, I think this is AI generated because he's clearly not standing on that stage. Like, it green screened it on the stage. But still, we get the gist of it. It's the first day. It hasn't even been an hour since they shared this. There's another Hogan, and I think if that, I don't know if that's a different scan. It might be. Let's see. And then we've got some of Mysterio, and this is the ones I looked at that I thought it was like AI generated. Again, we've got the huge hands. I wish they'd fix Mysterio's hands. We kind of have the right hands. We can put like the women's hands on him, and they're about the right scale. At least they did give him wrist tape this time. So on the Elite 100, they gave him the gauntlets, which were inaccurate. But here we've got the wrist tape, the mask. Again, they've got that nose cutout that they had talked about. I assume all these will be pinless. A new torso. I'm interested to see if we ended up getting this again in the line. I'd be pretty surprised if we don't. I don't know if it's going to be the same one that they use for that Ruthless Aggression figure that's coming. But a lot of new like torso pieces and everything here. I'm pretty sure this Ultimate Warrior torso is new. Oh, maybe not. It's hard to tell. The other picture, I thought it looked a little bit different, so maybe that one's not new. And this one, and it's hard to tell with some of these Ultimates, let alone like prototype pictures here. But yeah, that's all of the figures. I don't know. I mean, I think they're good figures. I don't know if they're gonna drive up backers. The Scott Steiner, I think, is the biggest one. I think they put that at a good spot too, at 9,000. So people like DDP. Rey Mysterio sells. A lot of people complain about Rey Mysterio, but his figures sell like crazy. So who knows? I know. Of course, I plan on backing. I didn't really even hesitate. As soon as I got even the idea that it'd be the Nitro stage, I was pretty excited. So it is $400 and then plus shipping. So for what, 30? Who knows? $450 taxes, everything. Who knows? But you can start backing that. I think Wednesday is when it said, and of course, here's all the information. I'm happy with it. I'm sure there'll be some mixed feelings, and then plenty of time to talk about it between now and probably next WrestleMania-ish when we get it. Took a while for New Gen, and I feel like this one is quite a bit more. Quite a bit more heavy lifting as far as the parts and the figures and everything. So, like I said, plenty of time to talk about it before then. I don't know if I was doing this, maybe I would have probably included an Ultimate Booker T. So I just made my own Ultimate Booker T from the Nitro era in his white gear, and that'll be on the channel soon here. But like a Ultimate Booker T would be really cool. Just trying to look at my WCW shelf, like what would have been cool. Jeans, DDP. I don't know what they all had available to them as far as WCW guys, but we know the Steiners. We could have even done like WCW, like singles run Rick Steiner as well. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Booker T could have been slotted in there. I don't know how many people are going to be pumped about the Ultimate Warrior, especially being at the 11,000 backers, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'm sure we're going to hear more about it at WrestleMania Access, as well as all the reveals, which I'm really excited for. Probably talk about those too, but that's going to wrap things up for today. Check out Action Figure Showcase later today, which I will be talking about some more Rey Mysterios, coincidentally. And, I didn't upload last week because my hard drive crashed while I was in the middle of uploading Work in Progress Wednesday. So a little bit of a setback. I've got to kind of go back, re-record some stuff, but I've got some new ideas, some new setup. So hopefully when we get back into the swing of things, we are looking different. Looking good, really. I don't need to go on too long. I'm starting to run out of things to say while also saying a lot of stuff. So, with that being said, remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy figures. Figure Dude out.